Gotta get more followers.
Hello everyone, welcome to January the 11th, it's Wednesday, it's 9:04 a.m. Eastern Time. Thought it's high time we just listen to a little jazz, do a little UltraBond trading, see if we can have a little fun, make a little money, chit chat about trading. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe. I don't put out enough trading videos these days, but I'll eventually get back to it. Guys, we are going to trade some UltraBond today, the usual. Got the UltraBond here on the right. This is Jigsaw Daytradr, in case you're not in the know. On the left, I am looking at the 10-year Treasury note. I use this information and this information to make trades over here in the UltraBond. In the middle, we have two ticker tapes. They are both for the 10 years. This one is filtered. On the left is filtered for trades 25 and above, 25 contracts and above. The one on the right is for trades 150 contracts and above. You might say CFTY. Well, let me tell you why. I don't really care what the one lot, two lot traders are doing in the 10 years, or over here as well, but they aren't moving the market. Kind of like a micros trader, they're not effectively not doing anything other than just screwing around with their life. You want to trade with the big boys, trade some real size, and that's all I want to see here. So I want to see people that are making trades that would actually make some pressure on the market. So on the left, 25 and above, here 150 and above, which would be the real nice big trades. So mainly looking at the depth of markets, but sometimes you see something here that catches your eye. Like right here, there was 3 big sales, pushed right through some prices, where you see a flurry of blue or a flurry of red, and if the price hasn't cracked yet, that might be your split decision time to realize that something's about to crack. So that's why these are up here. Well, we're gonna be trading some UltraBond. I'm feeling big today. It's been just kind of hanging out in this area for the last good while, so might just try to pick off a tick or two, go bigger size, 1 or 2 ticks. In fact, let's do that now. Let's just set this to 1 tick. Let's set this to 10 contracts, and I've been trading 20 lots lately, so we'll probably enter for 10 and 10. Why not just enter for 20? I don't know, man. I'd rather have it be 10 and then I can click twice if I want 20, but if I don't want 20, then I don't have to come and change a bunch of stuff. I can just click once and trade 10. If that makes sense. If you're new here, you might not see any charts. You might be saying safety. I don't know what all this mumbo jumbo is. This looks like some type of old school like DOS computer screen, just code running by. Not quite. That's the best analogy I can come up with. They're not all great, folks. All the jokes aren't great, but you get what I mean. No fancy charts, no indicators, no micros. I'm not a fan of the micros contracts, but I'm trying to curtail my disdain. Well, the disdain is still there. I'm just trying to curtail, smarten off about it too much, because at the end of the day, everybody's responsible for their own trading. So if you want to go out and trade a micro lot and act like your trader of the year, be my guest, but it's not going to get you far in life when it comes to money. The ultimate end game here is to make some money, so that's I'll just leave it at that on the micros. Kind of like the D-League or junior varsity of trading, though. You want to play with the big boys, you get in with some real size contracts. So, all right, now I will leave it. That is it. That's my end of my making fun of micros. Ultimately, I'm just a guy at a computer in Canada. You do what you want. You can go trade all the micros you want. I won't even know. I will not even care. Alright guys, so we have this set to 1 W, which in CFT world means 1 win, which means a take profit of 1 tick. So what will happen is when we do eventually enter a trade, it will automatically set a 1 tick take profit for me. And the beauty of that is it can do it faster than I can do it myself, so we get the best queue position, and we're just going to try to pick off 1 tick. Might be saying CFT. 1 tick. That's nothing. No. UltraBond trades $31.25 per tick per contract, which trading 10 lots is $312.50 per tick. And we're going to try to jump in for 20 lots, so getting up over $600 a tick. Don't know too many other places where you can make $600 in a split second if it goes our way. It's all about grabbing the right opportunity. So what we're eyeballing is we're watching the buyers and sellers here stack their bids and offers. We're also seeing what they're specifically adding and subtracting in the moment. Now I'm doing the same thing over here on the UltraBond, which we are going to trade, but I'm more curious and interested in what's happening over here. Now right now it's pretty slow. I would not be able to look at this and tell you if the next tick up or if the next move will be up a tick or down a tick. And we want odds to be in our favor, so we're looking for a situation where we can really kind of capitalize on it. So I am going to put limit order here. There we go. We got filled. There's our take profit. Why I did that is they were kind of bouncing between these two with a little bit of pressure seeming to be upwards. Can we get filled? It's always nice when it happens instantaneously, isn't it? But unfortunately, trading doesn't always do that for you. But we're gonna sit tight here. We're still pressuring up over here. There we go, and nice fill. So much fun the first time. Let's see if we can do it again. Look at that. That came up and filled in, and now they've moved it down 3 ticks. Sometimes you get a little lucky in trading. It's you got to use the best of your abilities, use your skills and stuff, but everything is still not going to go your way every time. You got to be okay with taking a loser, and that is why sometimes things just there is no hard and fast rules when it comes to trading. Just because you think it's going to go up doesn't mean it is going to go up. So right now, pressure is down. Let's see here. See if we can fire off a couple more, at least 2 more. People have asked in the past. History repeats itself because they get the same questions. When do you trade? I trade 8 a.m. to about noon, oftentimes just 11 a.m., 3 to 4 hours. That's it. I say get in when the market is the best, the most active, the most rambunctious. Make hay while the sun is shining, and then spend your time doing other things. Not a fan of spending all day in front of the computer trading. Some people think they're executing their edge and all the other buzzwords they like to throw around all the time, but they're completely ignoring the fact that you get bored, or you get tired, you get hungry, you get distracted. So I would say your edge diminishes the longer you're trading through the day. All I can say is this is how I've been trading for at least a year. Geez, probably a year and a half, 2 years now. I used to be one of the people that traded all day, all night, loved being in the markets, evening session, give it to me. Not anymore. At some point, I just cut the cord. I said, nope. It's a little weird at first, only trading a few hours a day. You feel like you're missing out on stuff, but you do it for a little bit and you realize, whoa, I'm actually doing better trading only a few hours than I was trading all day, all night. Then it starts to sink in and you start to look at your stats and your journal, and you realize, oh yeah, I'm getting better win rate, taking better trades, and have a lot more free time on my hands. So hey, at the end of the day, I'm just a dude in Canada, so, everyone should do what works best for them. unrelated to trading. No, well, I was going to say no big goals this year. I take that back. I got some goals. Last year was all about buying stuff, kind of the classic. You make a bunch of money, buy some stuff. Bought the Porsche, bought the Jeep. I'm no stranger to talking about that. Towards the end of the year, bought a condo downtown Montreal. Up pretty high. Brand new construction, so I don't actually live there yet. It's not the penthouse, but it's very close to it. Nice views of downtown and of the mountain in Montreal. You know, I'll be showboating that a little bit once we get ourselves moved in, but that's ways away. Anyways, 2023 is about, I don't need any more cars or any more places to live. Gonna be doing a bunch of traveling, going to Mexico for 2 weeks, doing a tour in February. No, not to the areas where things are getting a little rowdy down there. Doing a 2-week tour. Don't worry, CFT will be around. The laptop is coming with. The deals will still be posted. The emails will still be sent. Probably no trading videos those 2 weeks though, but I'll be traveling. Also going to London and Paris later this year in the fall. Also have another trip I'm kicking. I got a few other smaller trips I'm kicking around. A few road trips. Take the Porsche out. Let it breathe. Get some miles. Get some kilometers in Canada. Get some kilometers on the odometer. Maybe a little jaunt over to Toronto, Niagara Falls in the summer. Trying to figure out where I want to spend next winter. Got a few ideas. Not in Canada. These are the things you can do with your free time in the afternoon when you're not trading. You can research travel and places to go. Buy some plane tickets. Alright guys, I've gone off into dreamland for long enough. Let's see if we can squeeze off another trade. It's been pretty slow though, I gotta admit. It seems like all the times I choose to pick to actually record trading are like the worst times because it's not exciting whatsoever. The other day was like things were going out of control. It would have been a great time to record. It'd be far more entertaining, let's put it that way, than you listening to me ramble. But I gotta get you guys at least one more trade here and make it worthwhile. Make it for you watching this video. Of course, you can always look at the timestamps below and just see when the trades are, so I don't feel too bad. Alright, one tick winner. Let's see if we can get rowdy here. I'm not feeling too rowdy though. Nothing is honestly very apparent. Okay, these guys, yeah. Okay, there we go. Got ourselves a nice fill. They seem to be bopping it up, and then they tick back, and then they bop it right back up. There we go. That's the trades I like. Under 10 seconds. Make a nice, cool $600+ That's the magic show, guys. That's what you want. Now, I don't even know what I was going to say. I mean, it was a little bit about reading what was happening. Now, could that have turned on us and it gone like south against us? Absolutely, and that's where you have to be quick to pull the trigger to get out of the trade as well. Let's hang out for a few more minutes. I don't even know. I don't think I've been recording that long, honestly. It feels like it's been a while, mainly because I was just off dreamland, talking about travel and whatnot. Hope you are all prospering at trading. It's crazy. I've been trading for several years now. Feels like just yesterday I was doing my first evaluation, top step, doing a 50K. Remember, I think I failed my first one, but then I passed like the reset or something. Like within a month of starting futures trading, I was funded, and then went on to, of course, blow that account pretty much immediately, and then not pass another evaluation for many months after that. I think it was like August or something. Take some time. But hey, maybe that one win early on was all it took to kind of get me hooked and stick with it. Definitely a frustrating year. So if you're new to futures trading, just know it does take some time. You might be lucky and be one of those people that succeeds early and continues on, but I haven't heard of too many people, or let's put it this way, I don't know anyone myself who's did well right out of the gate, like year one, and just continued upward trajectory. I feel like the story, a little bit the poster child of the common story, the cliche of futures trader valuations. You know, your first year, bang your head against the wall, it sucks, and then eventually you turn that corner, things start going well, get a little air under your wings that keeps you up, get a little excited about it again, maybe right when you're about to quit, and then you keep at it, keep getting better. You got to commit to it, though. You got to put in the work. You got to continually put in the work, that's for sure, guys. I still put in the work. There's always room for improvement. And now that sounds pretty vague. A lot of people say stuff like that, right? Like, oh, you got to put in the work. Well, how do you put in the work? For me, it's all about, well, one, you got to find what works for you. Like maybe it's reading books or learning different setups or talking to other traders. None of that shit works for me. I find that to be a waste of time. What works for me is stats. Collecting my stats. I use Journalytics that automatically takes every single trade of mine, records it. I'm able to go into my dashboard, run stats. What are the most profitable times of the day? What are the most profitable products? Although I pretty much only trade UltraBond. Occasionally I get rowdy with crude oil, but that's not too often. What trade setups I could go in. I've been a little lazy about this. This is one thing I could work on myself. You can go in and kind of label each trade, like, what was the trade setup? I only have, whatever it is, 5 or 6 different trade setups I look for. So label each one, and then I'm able to go back and run stats and say, okay, which trade setups worked out the best for me? Also looking at things like, what's my average winner, what's my average loser, and trying to improve on that continually. And little changes, especially trading a product like UltraBond, where you're just looking to get a few ticks. A half a tick improvement might not sound like much or like realistic evenly, but it is. You can get your averages up on the winners and down on the losers, both in terms of win-loss and in terms of number of ticks you make on average when you get a winner, number of ticks you lose when you have a loser. It's those little things, focusing on it. So I encourage everybody to, if it's stats, great, or if it is reading a trading book, got a few on my site. Somewhere on there is free resources. I put some books that I started out reading when I first started. Anyways, we're off chit-chatting again. Let's see if we can get at least one more trade here. Get another one tick wonder. I like to give myself some fun nicknames. The UltraBond icon, the one tick wonder, the Treasury Typhoon. Makes trading fun. Trading should be all about fun. So I don't really get down with the trading communities anymore. They just so serious, so technical, spinning wheels a lot of times, just talking about stuff. I just feel like there's a better use of time sometimes. Alright, we're seeing some pressure down. They're flopping down here. Alright, we're going to put on a limit order here to go short. See if we get filled or not. Got filled. Let's see if we can pull off the magic show one more time. Magic show accomplished. Kind of is like, like a smoke, like puff of smoke, and all of a sudden, boom, your trade is gone. Where did it go? Oh, we won. Fantastic. That's what we like. Do enough of those, you make a decent living. And guys, just because I'm trading 10 and 20 lots, you can do this with one lot. Now, I don't encourage everyone to run out and buy Jigsaw and trade the UltraBond just because I do it. And most of you are probably thinking, I wouldn't do that, that's stupid. Well, I've heard from several people who did just that, and always don't love it. I'd much prefer you trade the way you want to trade. Guys, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I feel like we've come a long way. I think I'm going to end it here for sake of keeping this video a reasonable length. We got a nice couple winners there. Be sure to check out my site. Watch some videos. Have a little fun. I hope, I wish you all the best and success in your trading. I want to thank you so much for watching and subscribing. I'll see you in the next video.